Okay. Well, basically, the reason would be, well, first of all, I've kind of come to this conclusion like a long time ago because the science of extra CO2 warming the planet, the basic science is basically kind of indisputable. How it manifests, of course, is a problem. And since my initial sort of thought that this is probably the way to go, um, for example, SpaceX didn't exist then. I thought, well, this is uh, this is like so. My reasoning is as we've developed faster and faster computers with better and better simulations of the climate, it hasn't really given us anything clear because there are unknown positive and negative feedback loops that may kick in at different times. But the overall picture of CO2 trapping extra heat is sort of indisputable. So if you take a step back from the entire Earth's thermohaline, sorry, atmospheric, oceanic um, flow of heat and all the insane complexity that produces unpredictability, if we are messing with a base variable, which is increasing the trapping of heat fairly universally, then the safest way to mitigate that is to mess with a base variable that lowers the amount of heat getting to Earth. Because people need to remember that from the point of view of Earth and space, heat can only and heat only comes to the Earth pretty much from the sun, with a few complications, and then um, there's albedo, there's all sorts of complications of whether that gets reflected. But now that we have something like SpaceX that can feasibly do this, you can gradually reduce the amount of energy, and theoretically, that would reduce the amount of energy coming from the sun on a large sort of even scale, which won't mess with variables.